Good morning and welcome to your daily morning horoscope for Wednesday, June 24th, 2026, Aries. Too much work and the resulting pressure over the past few days could have you feeling too tired to do anything more, Aries. Although your optimism and enthusiasm are still intact, don't be too hard on yourself if you're dragging a little toward the end of the day. You'll be able to recharge your batteries before tomorrow. In the evening, relax at home with a good book. Taurus. Romance blossoms for you tonight, Taurus. Perhaps after a long period of standing still, a new sense of stability and security may settle on love relationships and close friendships. Children could also be a source of warmth and pleasure. You might want to channel some of this positive energy into creative activity of some kind, which will increase your sense of contentment and well-being. Gemini. Tonight you might host a social gathering, perhaps for business associates. You could be nervous at first, Gemini, wondering if all will go as well as you hope, but your efforts should produce the results you want. You might be introduced to new contacts, leading to increased opportunities. Take a walk after it's over. Your mind will be churning and you'll want to clear your head. Cancer. Paperwork, perhaps contracts or other legal documents of some kind might need attention, so you can move ahead with some of your projects. These projects could involve writing or speaking. Your mind is in the right space to participate in anything involving communication, Cancer, and doors of opportunity may open up for you in this field. Gird your loins and get to it. You'll be glad you did. Leo. The financial picture continues to improve, Leo. At some point during the day, you might have the feeling that you aren't working hard enough to keep the forward motion going and you might feel panic rise. This could prove a good motivating factor, but you don't need to push yourself harder than you're going now. You're on a roll and it's likely to continue. Just pace yourself. Virgo. Even though all continues to go well for you, Virgo, your mood may go up and down today. In spite of all the great things in your life, you might find yourself feeling a little blue sometime during the day. Don't read too much into it. It's probably just the result of low biorhythms. Try to distract yourself with work. This evening, talk or text with some friends who always cheer you up. Libra. Trying to get too much work done in the course of one day might prove self-defeating today, Libra. Your energy isn't what it usually is, and you're probably operating on nervous energy. Consider the situation and list your tasks in order of urgency. The world won't come to an end if you don't get them all done today. In the evening, stream some favorite shows, order a pizza, and relax. Scorpio. A depressed friend may need cheering up. Your ability to nurture and listen sympathetically will prove beneficial, Scorpio. Take care not to absorb any of this person's dejection. Your own life should continue to go well, with business and career successes leading to new friendships and goals. Hang on to your own enthusiasm and optimism while extending a compassionate ear to others. Sagittarius. Too many projects to complete might have you feeling just a little bit pressured, Sagittarius. However, your innate determination is likely to drive you on to try to get it all done even if it seems impossible. Don't try to do it all yourself. Don't be afraid to ask for a little help. This might accomplish your ends without putting undue burdens on yourself. Capricorn. You've been doing well, Capricorn, but today you might be feeling more focused than ever. The path ahead seems clear and well defined. You're looking forward to the future with motivation and anticipation. You might be considering a travel adventure or perhaps going back to school for an advanced degree. Today is a good day to start doing some research and finalizing your plans. Go to it. Aquarius. The astral energy indicates positive financial news. A settlement, grant, or bonus of some kind that you've anticipated for a long time may have finally manifested. You might want to celebrate, Aquarius. A chance to attend a large gathering might come your way. Have fun tonight. Don't be surprised if you have vivid dreams. Some great, some sad. Keep paper and pen handy so you can write them down. Pisces. Today you put a lot of energy into business, personal or romantic partnerships. They are likely to be especially beneficial now, Pisces. So even if you prefer to work alone, this is the time to explore the possibility of joining with those who share your ambitions. Romantic partnerships formed or advanced today are likely to prove stable and enduring. Don't let fear stand in your way. Move ahead. This has been your daily horoscope for Wednesday, June 24th, 2026. Do have an amazing day.
it's already Wednesday, well, I guess by now, I've been saying this a lot every time we do a show in the mornings because, yeah, time is definitely on its business. So we just need to keep that in mind. Good morning and welcome to the morning show. My name is Marine. Good morning to all the wonderful DBS viewers. Wakes up religiously with us in the morning time. We appreciate you so very much. We know you're here to find out what's going on in and around, so let's go on over to our news department.
Good morning. Time now for the news. My name is Timothy Polio. A nearly $1 billion financing plan sparked heated debate in Parliament as government and opposition lawmakers clashed over St. Lucia's debt strategy and investor confidence. While the government insists the vast majority of the EC $906 million package is simply refinancing existing obligations, opposition members are raising questions about borrowing costs and what they say could be warning signs in the financial market.
Exactly what the Prime Minister, the member from Castries East, has attempted to reiterate to all of us in this bill. A simple fact. The refinancing of bonds, I'm only going to take his words, if I'm wrong, I'm happy to sit down, is not new debt. That the refinancing of bonds is not new debt. But the then opposition didn't have that same point of view, Mr. Speaker, in 2020 or in 2019. They went out and advocated, no, new debt, 800 million.
The opposition leader also raised concerns about the proposed interest rate ceiling of 7%, noting that many global interest rates have been trending downward. While he stopped short of describing the situation as alarming, he suggested the higher threshold could indicate growing caution among investors and should be monitored closely. In other news, global oil prices may be falling, but St. Lucians won't see any immediate relief at the pump. Despite a recent decline in international crude prices, the government has decided to keep fuel and cooking gas prices unchanged, with Prime Minister Philippe Chepia explaining that fluctuations in the global market can take months before reaching local consumers.
It's a lag effect, right? So if the price drops today, it doesn't reach the consumer until probably about 2 months or 3 months. So there's a lag effect. That's why you may see the price going down, but it will basically remain the same for the consumer for about 2 or 3 months after.
Government continues to provide subsidies, providing 0.12 per imperial gallon for diesel and 3.72 for kerosene. LPG subsidies also remain in place, with the government contributing $32.56 for a 20-pound cylinder, $33.02 for a 22-pound cylinder, and $34.30 for a 100-pound cylinder, and 0.34 per pound for bulk LPG. A recent snake bite involving a 3-year-old girl in Millet is shining a spotlight on a growing concern across St. Lucia. Agriculture Minister Lisa Jawair says the child is recovering well, but warns that both snake sightings and snake bite cases are increasing island-wide.
We understood the concern of the residents of Techiman in particular, and so the ministry went down to the community. We had a community meeting of maybe about 70 persons where we were sharing with them how to manage this issue that they, of course, have been dealing with for a very long time now, but certainly the sightings have increased. As it relates to snake sightings in other parts of St. Lucia, some of them are very strange.
Officials say warmer temperatures and snakes being unintentionally transported into new communities are contributing to the trend, prompting renewed public warnings and an expansion of emergency response measures. Finally, from us this morning, the Ministry of Health, Wellness and Nutrition is sounding the alarm over the growing availability of prescription medications through unlicensed sources, particularly GLP-1 drugs like Ozempic. The warning comes amid reports that these medications are being offered through beauty establishments, social media platforms, and other unauthorized vendors. Chief Pharmacist Astrid Mondese says the concern is twofold: patient safety and public health.
The ministry wishes to remind the public that prescription medication should only be used under the supervision of a qualified physician or other authorized prescriber. These medicines require proper medical assessment to determine whether they are appropriate, safe, and effective for an individual's specific health condition. Patients are strongly advised to consult a licensed physician before starting any GLP-1 medication or other prescription treatment.
The ministry is reminding the public that prescription drugs should only be obtained from registered and licensed pharmacies as required under the Pharmacy Act. The message is clear: consult your physician first and get your medication only from a licensed pharmacy. The Ministry of Health says it remains committed to ensuring all St. Lucians have access to safe, effective, and properly regulated healthcare services and medicines. That's the news. Thank you so much for watching and listening. Please join us at noon for our next news major, the Lunchtime Report. I'm Timothy Polion. Good morning.
Right. Thanks, Newsroom. Let's take a short break. We'll be back. Now, this morning is going to be sort of a little different because we pride ourselves on, creating platforms where when young people is doing good things, we want to be able to support them. Whatever support that we can give to them, we definitely do. They don't happen every day, but when the opportunity arises, when we need to give them a little extra, we definitely do. So Ave Clash, we all know, is like a breeding ground for a lot of our creatives. A lot of our big-time creatives are product from the Ave Maria School with the program that they have there through the Ave Clash. So Ave Clash is on again. It's happening tomorrow, actually, Thursday, and it is shaping itself up to be amazing. But first, we had a chat with the teacher. So let's chat with the teacher at the Ave Maria School. We were here last year, we were here year before,
right.
And we're back again because, like their logo says, Ave Clash is grooming future queens.
Boom.
And we don't have to question that because we saw what happened in the recently concluded junior competitions.
Right.
So many of the talent that was brewed here is now gone on to the other stage, winning the titles. And listen, they are definitely grooming the queens indeed. And we've got a group of queens groomed again, ready to take off for Ave Clash. Miss Montoute, listen, all you have the formula clearly. Congratulations.
Thank you.
But the formula is certainly at Ave Clash.
That's right.
So, the preparations, of course, the mindset, everything,
That's
the atmosphere
That's
would
it.
definitely be on a high in a time like now
That's
because
correct.
you're seeing the results.
It's a lot going on.
Yeah.
The girls got their songs. They have to learn their songs. Mr. Placid wrote the songs. Okay? They have to learn it. They have school. They have their own challenges. They have exams. They have can-do skills. A lot going on.
Yeah.
But we have to push the work in terms of learning, being disciplined, learning their songs, their breakdowns, keeping in the correct key. Mm-hmm. Yes, bringing the energy, not just singing a song and you just did, but bringing that energy, giving the instructions for the crowd, the people in the power and the groovy for the crowd to follow and pay. And you know the actions you're telling them and you want them to capture that crowd. Yes?
Absolutely.
So all of that. We had a workshop with Miss Haynes recently where she gave some good positive tips and some tips that they should not do. So she encouraged them,
Don't.
when you speak up, you need to speak up and say who you are.
Yeah.
I am MC Mad Crew. I am MC
Absolutely.
Mad Crew. You can't come dead on this. You have to grab the attention of your audience. She spoke about the stage presence, how to use your stage, how to bring up the energy, the vibe in your song, get that connection with your song. So it's a lot going on, a lot of rehearsals. They had rehearsals this week. It was a lot.
Absolutely.
A lot.
Ms. Montoute, I want to segue a little bit because in the past we've seen, Ave Clash, not Ave, that don't apply to you guys here, and definitely RC Boys as well, but we have seen in the past sort of like a pullback from schools, especially around exam time, wanting to get children involved in this sort of thing, because there seemed to have been some sort of a misconception. And I say misconception because if there is a pilot to look at, Ave has been doing it, and the kids continue to excel nonetheless.
Correct.
So the kids are capable of balancing their
They are
thing.
capable.
Right.
And this at Ave Maria, we don't just focus on academics. It's a holistic approach.
Absolutely.
There's sports, there's a whole lot. Drama, dance, Ave Clash, you name it. There are a lot of avenues for the girls to excel. And the girls have talent. Let me not mention and forget singing competition.
Yes.
The girls have talent. So you have to tap into the child, her talent, and then we have discipline. Discipline needs to strike the balance.
Yes.
I have to study my work, but I also have to sing in Ave Clash and do my best. I have to study my work and I have to perform well at end of term, but I have to practice and run and train and do well. So it's a balanced approach with the teachers, the school, and the parents coming together, collaborating, working together, supporting each other.
Absolutely.
We can achieve it.
And we have been proving that. Now, I am curious. I want to meet the little ones. I want to hear the little things because that's the exciting part of it for us. But just before we go to the students, when is Ave Clash? Give us the rundown.
June 25th, 1 p.m. It's only $12 right here at the Ave Maria Girls Primary School.
Don't be late. Don't be late. You guys know what to do.
Don't be late.
And if they need a little extra, let's give it the little extra that you need. We're going to take a sample from each of the girls right now. Well, now that we've heard everything that the teacher has gotten us excited about. I don't know about you, but I want to meet the girls now. So let's see what we have in store for us tomorrow on performance. Some of the queens, what's that thing? They say the breeding ground for the grooming queens. That's right, grooming future queens. That's what it's called. So let's see those queens. Let's meet them.
My name is Faith Modest and my sobriquet is Firefy. I will be performing in the Power Soca segment and the title of my song is Positivity. Positivity, positivity. 1, 2, 3. Hands on your knee, can you do your 640? Do you know your ABC? Now sing with me. Na na. Spin around and touch your knee. ABC and 1, 2, 3. Go down low for me. Show me you know your ABC. Positivity, positivity, positivity. Na.
Woo!
Hi, my name is Maelia Evans.
Hi, my name is Sylvia Matthews.
And our sobriquet is MC Mad Crew.
And we will be participating in the Power Soca segment.
The name of our song is Too Troublesome.
May say we too troublesome. Try to behave yourself, we too troublesome. The teacher go punish us, we too troublesome. May say we too troublesome. We too troublesome.
The teacher turn her back, your class getting on.
For true?
Who beating drumming class?
What?
Who flying thing around. The teacher now get vexed. She say we acting wild.
Look at the prince coming now to bust me till me thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Kevin and Joseph. My sobriquet is Mighty K. I'm going to be singing in the segment of Groovy and my song name is We Outside. Whoa, oh gosh. Well, listen to what I say. Put up when I'm right in the air. Sad to be here, but I'm with up your round. Boy, because we outside. We're not staying in. Never, 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 never. Today we outside. We're not staying in. Never, 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 never,
Hi everyone, my name is Azia George and my sobriquet is Azia the Vibe. I will be singing in the groovy segments and the name of my song is Do Whatever You Feel. Do whatever you feel like. Just do whatever you feel like. Nobody judging here. Our. Nobody judging here. Our. Do whatever you feel like. Just do whatever you feel like. Nobody judging here. Our. Nobody judging here. Our. Thank you.
My name is Kajan Konibert. My sobriquet is Lady K. I am going to be participating in the Calypso segment and my song is entitled Why They Run Away. The news keep reporting missing children. May unpack a the why he got shot assassin. And that's why Trump call them fake news today. Never digging deep, why they run away? Thank you.
Miss Kelly Francis, my sobriquet is Lady Justice. I will be singing in the Calypso segment and the name of my song is Use Your Brain. Today your mother is all alone, because somebody just took her son. I called to find out just what went wrong. Oh gosh, she telling me it was for his phone. Now that get me vexed, 'cause that ain't make no sense. A little device is much for you to take a man's life. And tell me what's so fun in you pulling out a gun, killing someone just for you to reach in prison. Thank you.
Ave goes our vibes. Ave goes our vibes. Ave goes our talent. Ave goes our vibes. Ave know how to win the prize. Ave know how to win the prize. Ave know how to win the prize. What we telling them?
Boom! Ave out. See you at Ave Clash. I'm not missing that. Not about you. We're going to be here.
Welcome to your Holistic Path to Wellness with Dr. Tanya Bobran. Let's talk stress management and reclaiming your power. Welcome back. I'm Dr. Tanya Bobran, and today we're diving into something that affects every single one of us: stress. Let's be honest, we're all carrying a lot: work, family, expectations, world events. And very often it shows up as exhaustion, anxiety, poor sleep, weight gain, and even chronic illness. It's not just in your head. It's our nervous systems calling for help. In my More Joy method, I teach something that you could work with, and that you work not against your body, you work with your body. So how do we manage stress in a healthy way, in a new and different way? I'm going to give you 3 simple tools that you can start today to manage stress. And one of them is breath work. Breathe to reset your nervous system. Start your days, or whenever you're stressed, with 60 seconds of deep, slow breathing. That tells your nervous system that you're safe. And that simple technique alone can change your entire day because it resets your nervous system. Another tool to manage stress is how you nourish your body. Skipping meals or reaching for sugar-laden foods like pastries or cake will spike your cortisol levels, which is the stress hormone. Balancing your blood sugar is one of the most powerful ways to reduce stress and how your body responds to it. And finally, I'm going to urge you to reclaim your rhythm. Stress loves chaos, and your body loves rhythm. Wake, eat, move, and rest at consistent times. That simple way of living will ground you. And one of my favorite tools I'm going to share right now is sound therapy. It isn't just soothing, it's healing. I've used crystal bowls, tuning forks, chimes, and even water to bring my body back into harmony. The vibrations from the sound tools we use calm our nervous system, it balances our energy, and it opens up space for real, deep, and lasting healing. I want you to remember that you are not your stress. You are not your symptoms. You are powerful, and you deserve to have a life that is joyful and calm, and that you can thrive despite the stresses and chaoses of normal living.
And that is our show. There we go. Thank you, Dr. Barbara. Dr. Barbara has learned something, you know. I think she has something. I'll give you some more information. I have to run up to her office to get some insight on that as well. But I think she's got something that she just launched, and we're going to find out about that some more. But you know me, I love to continue to remind you how important mornings are. Mornings, people just take this thing. Some people just wake up, they jump out of their bed, they jump down. Like no kind of reverence in the morning time. They just went and just straight into the day. You got to start making it a practice, you know, normalize, understanding the importance of morning. What you do in the morning time shapes the rest of your day and eventually shapes your life. Now, I have this little thing here that says morning is an important time of day because how you spend your mornings can often tell you what kind of a day that you're going to have. And that is not just words. This is fact. You understand? So maybe if you're one of those that probably never really thought about it and you never really put any effort or thought into what do I do first in the morning? How do I spend my morning? You know, should I start paying more attention in the morning time to, if I, you know, to let the morning shape my day? That's a reminder.